got the results from our recent patient evaluation survey. Our collective bedside manner did not get very high marks.
In all due respect, I think those surveys are misleading.
Perhaps you'd like to share your theory with all of us, Dr. Cassidy?
Well, you're asking sick people if they're having a good time. Call me crazy, but I'm just guessing most likely their answer is going to be no.
Not if we all do our jobs with a certain level of compassion.
You have been known to be a little testy with nurses and patients, Oliver.
That is ridiculous.
He says compassionately.
Hey, don't try to dump this on my lap.
Enough, people. This is precisely the problem. We are all overworked and overstressed, and tempers are flaring, and unfortunately, I don't see that changing anytime soon. Which is why I've brought in a professional to help us cope. My job is to maximize profits. A well-adjusted staff is a productive staff.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Mr. Nolan Newman, also known as the Doctor of Stressology, is going to help us deal with anxiety in the workplace. Mr. Newman, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. And please, call me Nolan. Folks, I would just like to say how nice it is to come to a place where my help is so obviously needed. My approach to reducing stress is based on two simple rules. Rule 1. Little worries are no big thing. And Rule 2. They're all little worries. Okay? Food for thought until you take my seminar. Thank you. We call stress the silent killer. Now, people, coffee. Remember, people, caffeine is never your friend. Stress-free means caffeine-free. Okay? It is very important that you recognize the onset of stress. Examples of stress-related illnesses are anxiety, allergies, panic.
This guy gets any more stress-free, he's gonna slide right out of his chair.
Fatigue, insomnia, nausea and/or vomiting.
This is great stuff.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
It's just what we needed around here.
Constipation and/or diarrhea.
The doctor of Stressology would be very disappointed with you.
If Nolan wants me to chill out, maybe he can help me find out who stole my muffin. What kind of person steals a muffin?
Did I leave my cup of decaf in here? Ah, there it is there. Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me. Did you find that muffin in the fridge?
Yes, I did. Why?
Because it's mine.
Oh, well, I thought everything that was in the fridge was community property.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. I did not stand in line for 20 minutes at the muffin barn just so you could have joined mid-afternoon pick-me-up.
Nurse, let's use this opportunity to embrace the mantra, okay? And to overcome the stress
If
that
you
you're
say to me, these are just little worries, I swear I'll take the rest of that muffin.
Bessie?
What's going on here?
She's a project, this one.
Now what did you do?
Nolan ate her muffin.
I had no stress before Nolan Newman came into my life. Now I not only have stress, I have no lunch.
Instead of striking out, you should try to emulate him and put to use what he's taught you to do.
This could be seen as a positive step. She refrained from violence.
We haven't had a chance to officially meet Doctor.
Clint Cassidy, nice to meet you.
Uh-huh. I've taken notice. And you seem a bit more relaxed than the others here.
Probably got something to do with all that Montana mountain air. Reduced oxygen and all, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, just between you and I, the rest of this place is a powder keg.
Even good people get stressed out sometimes. It's an interesting business you're in, though. I'd like to buy you a cup of coffee sometime. Sit down and talk about it.
Decaf, of course. I look forward to it. Excuse me.
I think you scared him.
Whoa, whoa. Doctor, take it easy, okay? Nothing is that urgent.
In my line of work, many things are that urgent, and this happens to be one of them. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Doctor, if I am going to help you, you must learn to live by the mantra, okay? Little worries are no big things. Say it with me. Do the sign. They're all little worries.
Flint, I was just coming to see you.
I can't believe you actually did it.
Excuse me?
Don't play innocent with me. I know it was you.
I have no idea what you're talking
Because Norton took your muffin, you thought you'd get payback by taking my lunch. But I never dreamed you'd actually do it.
I didn't.
Well, then, who did?
Perhaps you should talk to your friend Nolan.
You're eating my sandwich.
Yes, doctor, but only to make a point.
This had better be good.
What do you see here, doctor?
I see my half-eaten $18 gourmet cranberry and smoked turkey sandwich from Chez Modeste.
Exactly. It's just a sandwich. And what do we say to that, people? That's right. Little worries, doctor. They're all little worries. Do the sign, man.
Miss Nancy, word with you?
Certainly, as long as that word is apologize.
I probably shouldn't have jumped to conclusions.
So this actually is an apology.
Must we dwell on semantics? I need your help with something.
I'm not going to regret this. What?
We've got to get rid of Nolan Newman.
Good morning, doctor.
Nolan! How are you this fine morning?
I'm very well. Thank you very much.
I must say that I'm thoroughly enjoying the program.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Nurse Nickel. Well, you seem a little calmer today. I'm very glad to see that.
Well, thank you for the compliment. Can I get you a cup of decaf?
Oh, well, Thank you, nurse.
Sure.
So, what's your mantra for today?
Little worries. Doctor of Stressology, sir.
That's my girl. Well.
Don't drink the decaf.
Apparently, you didn't get the memo. Caffeine is not your friend.
Operation Espresso is in effect.
Unless you like a triple calf espresso with enough kick to put the Karate Kid to shame, I wouldn't go there. Oh, you have got to come to the conference room. Mild-mannered Nolan Newman, the most stress-free man in America, is babbling and dotting around the room like there is no tomorrow. He makes the Energizer Buddy seem laid back. I gotta go see this.
That's it. Okay. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. I quit. All right, you people are unteachable.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's not going on. Nolan is not embracing the mantra.
Next time you should think twice before bringing in an ineffective bubbling idiot like that again.
Not your best idea, okay?
Yes, I'm sorry I put you through it. Now let's get back to work, shall we?
A few days ago, they were ready to tear each other's throats out. Now they're in there jumping around, high-fiving each other like they just got a phone call from Ed McMahon and Publishers Clearinghouse. I'd say you did a pretty good job.
Thanks. Oh, and thanks for the heads up on the espresso.
No problem.
Well, You were right. There's nothing like an outsider to bring people together. Your plan, it worked to perfection. In fact, I'd like to use this common enemy angle again, if you don't mind.
Works every time.
I'd like to get together with you over a cup of coffee again sometime.
Decaf.
Oh, you got it. Well, bye-bye.